Hi there, Yasas, Kalispera. This is my hotel here. Viva Margarita. Really cool place at a really nice price. This is Paros Island, Greece, back for the third time. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. Currently about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. That is 21 degrees Celsius. It is very pleasantly warm-ish with just a little hint of cool. A church here. Looks like it's all locked up, but looks like it must be a fairly old one. Strange symbols there. 16, and then a cross, and I guess looks like Greek there. That sun does feel good. My room a little bit shaded there, and so a little cooler. So I'm on the edge of the main town of Paros here, Parikia, and going to walk through this little maze that I walked through yesterday evening after I arrived and got checked in, and then went out and had dinner. It is a really, really cute town, and Paros is a very, very nice island. And so I'm back to visit my friends Nicole and Christos, who live elsewhere on the island, and I should end up seeing them later today. I guess Christos is busy working for the afternoon, but hopefully he will have the chance to appear in the video. We shall see. But while I walk through the peaceful maze, I thought that I would explain for those who don't know or don't remember or haven't seen the previous videos or whatever, my friends and how I met them. Yes, hello. So, I've known Nicole for a long time through Facebook before we met in person. She is British, and I don't remember how we became friends on Facebook, but I think because we were friends on Facebook and then I was posting videos there, she must have started following my channel because of that, because that was a long time ago, a decade ago or so. And so I was in Greece in 2016, and she said, come and visit us. And so her husband, Christos, is Greek-Austrian. His family heritage is Greek, but he was raised in Austria and then came back here. He is a windsurfer. Paros is a very windy island. Okay, we're getting into the center of things here. And so Christos ended up moving to Paros for the windsurfing and stayed. And so he speaks English, Greek, and German. And then the two of them met at some point, and Nicole moved here with Christos. And so I visited them in 2016, and then came back again in 2022, visited them a couple years ago. And so this is my third time to the island and seeing those guys. So they're on another side of the island, and so part of the plan for today is to rent a car and be able to get around and go visit them, as well as show more of the island. I can see the water out there. Let's go take a look at the gorgeous sea. Soak up a bit of this warm sunshine while it lasts. The Greek winter is on the way. It definitely has that fall feel in the air. Breezy, a little chilly. Of course, the winters here on the Greek islands aren't harsh or anything, but it does get cold and can be rainy and stormy. And today is definitely a windy day, getting windier out of the town there. But there you go. Beautiful Paros. This is a really all-around very nice Greek island. A nice kind of medium as far as being sort of popular, but not overly popular. It is certainly busy and more expensive in the high season of July and August, but as you can see, not high season now. Feeling very quiet, and looks like businesses are closing up for the winter season. So I'm a little hungry, so going to, I think, get back into the center of the town, explore the maze a little bit more, and find a little something to eat, as well as look into rental cars. And look what I got here. Something a little different, an amazing looking waffle with ice cream, berries, and white and chocolate sauce. That looks absolutely delicious. So I rented a car right there, 40 euros or $43 US per day, and being Greece, right next to the parking lot here are some ancient mosaics. Look at that. It says Hellenistic, so not sure of the exact date, but that could be more than 2,000 years old there. And so I changed shirts because this, as a few of you might recall, was given to me and created by my friend Nicole, the British woman who lives here. So she is an artist and makes these really colorful, creative, inspiring works of art, such as this, and then she takes those and puts them on clothing, which are available on her e-store. So I will put a link down below if you want to get some of her clothing. It's mostly women's clothing, I believe, but also t-shirts. So I'm now going to hop in the car and head inland across the island of Paros, and I will be meeting up with Nicole, and I think also see Christos as well, although he might still be busy working. But anyways, let's head out into the wind and go see more of Paros. Marble ancient quarries of Marati. Archaeological site. I forget if I've already seen these ones before, so let's go find out. And it's all Greek to me. (1974 to 2000). Whatever that's saying. So yes, I believe that I was here before. And I drove here the last time rather than walking up that cobblestone path. And so building up there that looks oldish, but not ancient Greek. And then right here is the old marble quarry. I guess that's it there. Not the most interesting thing I've ever seen. Just a rock cliff. But let's look at this building. Looks like probably a few centuries old. So my bad. It's English on the other side. An extensive complex of quarries for open cast and underground extraction of the famous Parian marble. Developed in Marati in antiquity, mainly from the 7th century BC onwards. So there you go. Very, very old. Nice views of the island and of another island. Out there you can see Naxos, another great island. Visited there in 2009. Also very windy and popular with windsurfers, parasailers, etc. So I'm now driving over to meet up with Nicole and Christos. Just drove past this church with its door open. So either somebody is inside or somebody forgot to close the door. So we can take a look inside and do what somebody else apparently forgot and leave the door closed. Nobody in here. There we go. Just trying to help out. So I'm here in the house of Christos and Nicole, and here is Nicole, the artist of every piece here. Are these all yours?
They are.
So you can see the resemblance with the shirt here. Is the original, or no, the original is in...
The original is actually in a shop in Parikia. It's being sold in Parikia.
Oh, okay, in
now.
Parikia.
Yeah.
Christos had mentioned that it ended up at an art show in Athens, right?
It's actually going to be, it's been admitted into a gallery in Athens, and we're going in November.
Oh, okay.
So
You're going to take it over there in November, I see.
Yes, I'm quite excited
for
about that.
Temporarily for a week or two or something?
For a week, it's on show for, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's an international gallery. So,
oh, amazing, amazing.
So I'm super excited.
I recognize this one. This one is definitely from...
Yes.
When I was here the last time, 2.5 years ago.
That's Series B. That was from my near-death experience in 2015. That inspired me to paint that. Yeah. And this, actually, Gabe, is a very, very ancient symbol. I think if there are any Moroccans out there, they will definitely know what this means. This is the free man symbol. And this represents something really important to all of us. The free human, that we need to stay free in this world right now.
Yeah, I recognize the, not specifically the symbol, but the style as being, what is it called? The local people before the Arabs.
Yes.
The Amazigh?
What they're called something.
Berbers,
that's right, yeah. And so I've got two of them. I made two of those just so they look nice as a pair.
But they have a series of symbols. I'm not sure if it's their writing or just their artwork or something like that, but you see them around
Morocco.
They're unique symbols like that. So looks like this might be Paros.
That might be Paros.
Yeah.
That's my, I kind of dream away when obviously it's my ethereal painting way of being, but that's my view. So I get inspired by the views
Yeah.
out here.
So Christos is upstairs working. He was down here, and we were all talking for a while, and then he had to get back to the work. So
my new painting, Gabe, is this one. We had the most amazing event actually in the summertime where I really wanted you to join us.
The Ode to Water.
Yeah, we had like everybody brought food on the table.
I saw one of the videos of it.
Yeah, it was beautiful. We had like 60, 70 dishes on the table.
Amazing.
Yeah, can you imagine?
A potluck. Then.
Yeah, a potluck, huge. Yeah. The topic was, what is water? What is the consciousness of water? And so my painting for that, excuse little Amy, my painting for that was, this is the painting. So this painting is called An Ode to Water. And Christos sang his music. And we had a friend of mine who also brought water over and spoke about water. And we had another lady who spoke about the symbolic aspects of what water really is, that it holds, it's like a memory disk, it holds all the information, water. They've done incredible experiments with water where they've put water in a microscope, one with the words love on it and one with the words hate on it, and under a microscope you could actually see the distorted molecules of the water in the hate version, completely distorted, and with the love version the molecules were beautiful, pristine and growing. So I think we're only at the beginning to understand what really water is.
Yeah,
it's fascinating.
The true qualities of water.
Yeah. And this
one's amazing as well.
That one is my past life. I'm pretty sure I was a Dogon at some point.
Okay, because that's your store's name is...
Boho Dogon.
Yeah.
Yes. And yeah, and I love the Dogon tribe. They believe in some type of beings that came to visit them, which were half fish, half humanoid beings, and they were visited by these beings, and they received incredible knowledge about the Sirius star system, and nobody ever told this tribe about the Sirius star system. And years later, scientists found out that they were very, very accurate about pinpointing where the stars were, and the understanding about them. So,
where in Africa are they located?
Mali.
Mali, okay.
Yeah, Mali. I haven't been there. I've only been to South Africa, but I would love to go one day. Oh, you can go up the up here as well. I've got most of my paintings up there.
Okay.
So that's Tapestry of Life. Then the next one is Soul Group. I believe that we all come from different soul groups, and we get reborn again into the same soul group with the same people that we've really loved in different relationships.
All right. Very nice. I really love your style.
Thanks.
The combinations of colors and patterns and...
Thank you, darling. There's one more. I've always wanted to go to Bhutan, by the way.
Me too. I really want to go there and haven't been yet.
I don't know. I think I lived a life there.
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
that might mean. And I created...
Yeah, it's like a mandala.
I created this beautiful piece dedicated to my love for Bhutan.
Right. Yeah, very nice. All right, so Nicole and I are going to go on a little hike up a hill. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So, that is where we're headed. And what's your dog's name again?
Amy.
Amy.
Amy the walrus who never stops eating.
Amy the walrus, all right. All right, so here we go up the steps to the Aios Antonios Monastery.
Yes. And it's like super windy. It's like we're fighting through the wind here.
And it's only going to get worse as we head up that way.
Yes.
Here are the steps.
But it's a beautiful evening, and we are so grateful for the beautiful warmth of the sun.
Yeah, at least it's still nice weather as far as sunny,
thank God,
blue skies, but it isn't always this windy. It is windy a lot. That's why it's a windsurfer's paradise.
Yes. But the wind, in the summertime, the wind keeps it cool, this place.
Yeah.
If we didn't have wind all the time, I think it would be unbearable, because it sometimes gets up to 35, even 40. But as you look, the wind suddenly calmed down because we're protected now.
Yeah.
And we're walking up these ancient steps that were probably built thousands of years ago, I imagine.
Yeah.
And they've been
Could
here
be.
forever with the monks walking up and down here.
So I've been to this monastery before, back in 2016. We made a video up here.
Yeah. Yeah, we did some shadow work, I think, some singing.
Yeah, some silhouette photos on the walls while the sun was setting.
Yeah. So I have some questions for you, Gabriel.
Okay.
That might be interesting to your audience. What keeps you traveling so much?
So, it's definitely, to some extent, just, you know, my mode. It's just such a integral part of my life. So, more so than, you know, most people, of course, who just go on vacation, then it's just kind of become, you know, the standard way of living for me. I mean, that's certainly one part of it, and maybe what makes it more tolerable for me than it would be for other people.
Yes.
You know, putting up with the flights and the ferries and the buses and the trains and all that. But obviously that's not, you know, that's one aspect of it, is just that I'm used to it, but that isn't what keeps me actually, you know, enjoying it. It's the adventure, it's the kind of mystery of new places, and
I love mystery.
And learning about new places.
Yes.
That I haven't been to in countries I've been to before, or maybe in new countries that I haven't been to. The combination of coming back to Greece over and over again, because there's just so much to see.
Yeah, a lot of your viewers, I also have noticed that, oh, you've gone back there again. Because it's so beautiful, guys. Because when you've seen one thing, you see it again in a completely different light. And a new experience, and a new understanding, or a new question about the place, you know?
And certain places have a lot more to see than others. Nice. Yep. Okay, who's ringing the bells? Maybe we'll find out.
Yes.
So Greece is just so packed with islands, and then
ancient
so much
history.
on the mainland, and the history and all this. And so I'm coming back in part to go to places I've been to before and really like, but also just there's always new places to see.
Yeah.
And I just love the atmosphere and the energy and the weather.
The energy, the silence, and Greece has this calmness. Not everywhere.
Yeah.
But Paros.
Not on Santorini.
No, not on Santorini. But Paros in the winter.
Yeah.
Has this beautiful, calming energy that can heal anyone's soul.
I mean, this right here is just such a great scene.
Isn't that beautiful? I should come here and paint, actually. The summer is very hectic, but the winter time is when you go inward and you start to slow down the pace.
You can explore the island more freely and not worry about the traffic, and
create more nicer dishes, warmer dishes for the winter time. Maybe have some lovely gatherings of people that come over and sit with you by the fire and eat warm soup together. It is very nice, the winters here.
Yeah, I bet.
I prefer them.
Yeah, you just drop your expectation of going to the beach in a bikini and taking a swim. Do you still get some swims in?
When there's no wind, we do the Wim Hof method.
Yeah.
We go swimming in the cold water. And
yeah, I'd still do it.
But you know what I heard about this place? So an old man once told me that before this monastery stood, there was a castle here, an ancient castle.
Okay.
And they found the ancient remnants of this.
Easy to imagine. So there isn't much left of it.
There isn't much left, but there is an ancient well that stands here of water, and I'm just wondering. Where does the water come from?
Yeah, how does it get up here?
I think inner earth. It must come from inner earth somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's constantly there.
And you mean it's still providing water now?
It's providing water, yeah.
There's a well now up here. Wow.
Here.
Okay.
And there's another friend of mine that goes crystal hunting here.
Huh.
And he's found the most incredible quartz, like Greek quartz crystals here. All huge ones. So a lot of people who are into that look for stones and crystals and things.
All right. So there is Naxos, and here we have some very old-looking ruins. Arched ceiling there, perhaps Byzantine era, that seems quite likely. Could be, 1,000 years old, 1,500 years old.
It could be Atlantis.
Maybe older. Yep.
Because, they said that a lot of these areas here were part of the Atlantean Empire. A lot of people say, Atlantis never existed, but there's even Plato mentions, the continent of Atlantis.
Well, he describes it in very vivid detail.
Yeah. And many people who've been hypnotized, I don't know, there's, a lot of information about going back into past lives. They've actually spoken about these places and said exactly where it is.
So he was very specific about the time period. It was so he said that it was 9,000 years before him.
Wow.
And so that puts it at like 9,500 BC. So this couldn't be that old. There wouldn't be any, there are ruins that are that old. Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, and a few other places, but that is such
ancient. This isn't that old. Because they were an advanced civilization.
That wouldn't survive that long.
You don't think so?
No. And also
it's too high. It would be under rubble and mud and everything else.
Exactly. And the style is classic Byzantine. I think it's probably Byzantine era. Yeah. It just everything about this to me says, 1,000 to 1,500 years.
I just love fairy tale stories. That's why I said it for a joke. But
it would be very cool if it was that old. But yeah, there are so few ruins on Earth. Göbekli Tepe is one of the few that goes back. That really changed the timeline of human history, because previously, Sumerian civilization, 6,000 BC was kind of considered to be some of the oldest organized, human civilization. Of course, humans are much older than that, but as far as not just being hunter-gatherers, very simple lifestyles, Göbekli Tepe is considered to be a temple of some sort. So
interesting.
Yeah, it's not just a pile of rocks. There's very unique and kind of advanced carvings of animals and stuff.
I will tell you, Gabriel, what I sense. Okay, this is just from a woman's intuition. People can laugh and joke, but I think that a lot of stuff on our planet, they were much more advanced than we were today. I think that, you just look at the buildings in where is it, in India, the carvings of the most...
Oh, they're just phenomenal.
Look at the buildings they make today.
Yeah.
Look how ugly our cities have become.
Especially after time passes.
Yeah, and look at the artwork.
So this is what Graham Hancock is all about. Have you seen his Netflix? I don't know if you have Netflix.
Yeah, I do. No, but I haven't heard of
this. Yeah, you got to check it out. You would love it. Ancient Apocalypse. So he did a series, I forget, a year or two ago. It was great. When I went to Malta the last time, which was, I'd been there before. So the second time I went to Malta, I specifically went to some of the places he had mentioned in his program. Mm-hmm. And then he just came out with another one, like literally just like last week or something, the first episode aired. So Ancient Apocalypse, Graham Hancock, definitely check it out on Netflix. I'm really curious to see what he's going to show in his new series there.
I have a friend, Gabriel, this is really interesting. He's an alchemist. He lives in America. And he's very good at decoding the Bible. He's been doing that for many years now. And he says that the Bible isn't what happened in the past. It's what's happening now and what we're living through now. He says it's actually a future timeline that we're all going to go through.
You mean some specific section of the Bible?
All of it. That we are placed... God, I'm going to catch my breath and stuff.
Yeah. Looks like we're there. There's a sign for the...
We're not yet. We're not there.
So, is this castle leftovers then? This definitely looks like a castle.
This is the castle leftover. But, sorry, this is weird, don't you think? Look at all the broken stones. Why are they so... It's like something hit it, do you know?
Like likely earthquake. I mean, that looks like earthquake damage there.
But then how was it built and how did it look? That's why I find it highly... Look, another thing.
So that sign might be referencing this because it says Church of Ius Antonios.
Look inside, you can still see the cement on the sides.
Yeah. Yeah, this is very Byzantine looking. All right, so we are there. Very old here. And then this church, much more recent. Is it from like the past century or something?
Yes, and you know that they often build churches on ley lines, ley line areas.
Yeah.
It's very well known.
Yep, I recognize it from 8 years ago now.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. I feel like we drove up the other side.
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
We drove the other side. We parked up there.
Yeah, because I didn't recognize this path.
Yeah. But it's still as beautiful as it always has been.
Oh, yeah.
Look, we just missed the sun.
Yep,
Going down.
just barely. All right, gorgeous. Look at that. Incredible. I guess it is windier up here. Yeah.
Hold on. That's Marmara. That's right, that's Marmara. Down there.
So can you see your house from here? I guess
Yes.
you would be able to. We could
Yes.
see this from there. So
Yes, yes.
so you're down there somewhere?
Yeah, down there.
Yeah. Look, a bird flying and it's just staying in one place.
I'm still happy that it's not overly built up yet, you know, at least it's still, in the winter time when there's more rain it becomes much more green, which is nice, because the summer's been very hot here, it's very, very hot.
Yeah.
More rain, this island really needs rain.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. So we were on Seraphos and Sterling ended up talking to somebody when I wasn't there who said that there was a mistake by some sort of a maintenance worker, something like that, in which he accidentally drained 3 years worth of water off of the island.
No way.
Yeah.
No way!
Yeah.
What happened to him?
I'm not sure. I want to look online and see if I can find like a news story about it or something to see a little more of the details. I mean, it sounded like it was just a mistake, you know, it wasn't any kind of sabotage or anything.
That mistake is enormous.
Exactly.
It jeopardizes so many lives.
Exactly, because they're already struggling with water anyway, so
That's very heavy.
yeah, very sad.
Yeah, very sad.
I'm sure he feels terrible about it.
So tomorrow we are going to go, I think it's somewhere up, yeah, it's around that area up there.
Okay, another monastery or church or something?
Another
Okay.
monastery. And it's so funny, in the summertime, every few years, you see where those major wires are?
Yeah,
They have trance parties there. They have like these trance parties. They set up a whole DJ with music and
oh, they have a trance party?
yeah, they dance under the stars.
Up where those like antenna things
Yeah.
are, okay.
And it's, I think it's,
The towers.
for me, it's one of the most beautiful things, dancing barefoot under the stars.
All right.
Doesn't get better.
And then, do you know if the church is usually open or I
No,
guess
it's
we'll find
always
out.
closed.
It's always closed,
I've
okay.
often wanted to go in there. I've seen
Okay.
it once.
Is it just open for
Easter
church services?
and
Okay.
Christmas and things like that.
Okay.
You can go through here. Let's have a look through here.
Okay. So that's the main door of the church
Yes.
there? Okay.
There is something that's very well known here about this place.
What's that?
That, if you make a wish here, you do a little prayer and ask for something by being grateful at the same time, it comes true.
All right.
So a lot of women, I think a woman told me, the woman who cleans the church, that 2 people have asked to get married, and within a very short time they got married and had children. So it's just
It's
something that you hear.
worth trying.
You want to get married, Gabriel?
I don't know that I do. Okay, so it just goes back here.
Yes. And then we can go around the other way. That's quite interesting. But look, everything is locked.
It's everything locked here.
Yeah, it's a shame. But still, it's, I mean, the way it's being built is beautiful.
Yeah.
Huh? We'll probably-
We can get up on this little terrace area.
Yeah, let me
Some-
film you as well. Let me film you from far away.
Sister,
What is there?
you said there's a well.
Yeah, the well.
Different. There's
No,
water in there.
is there?
Yeah.
What
There's
deep?
a rock covering.
Oh,
I
that's
can see my reflection in the water down there.
really. Let me come up.
Yeah.
That's interesting. It's not holy water, is it?
Maybe. See way down there.
Ooh, yeah, that might be it.
That's water.
Beautiful. There you go, my dear.
Some nice columns here with kind of almost graffiti looking random
1923.
Ooh.
Do you see that? 1923.
Wow.
1954.
Okay.
1954 there. That's crazy.
Very cool.
Interesting, huh? I love looking at old inscriptions.
Oh yeah, me too.
I remember I went back in time where I used to live in England, and I went to an old abandoned lake with a forest there. And I remember when I was 16, I wrote, it was with my boyfriend back then, one of my first loves, and I wrote, Nicole loves Ernie. And years later, 30 years later, I went there and I was like, oh my god. Memories, you know.
And it was still there.
It was still there. It
Yeah.
was still there. It just shows you how, deep inside we never really change. We just grow older, don't we?
Yeah.
Sadly. This is beautiful. I find it so beautiful.
Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, I wonder if these are some ancient Greek or Roman columns that they found somewhere and incorporated in. It certainly looks like it. That thing?
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, they could have been lying around here somewhere or elsewhere on the island maybe. That's what it looks like.
You're absolutely right about that.
Because they're not perfect. They look weathered.
They look so weathered, don't
Yeah.
they?
They look older than the church, so.
And they're always so nicely touched. I always love touching stones.
Yeah.
Interesting. Look at this ancient symbol, flower of life. Ancient, like a poppy symbol. Do you see that? Like a poppy symbol.
Yeah.
I wonder where that comes from. I'm not very good at symbols, but all these things, they mean something,
Yeah, not sure.
Ancient knowledge. Ancient knowledge. That sadly we've been forgotten and we need to try and remember again. We need to remember all these things. To pass them down. And these steps are incredibly old, I think, as well.
Yeah.
I think they're almost as old as the columns. But that's what I mean,
The color matches, so yeah,
when you
it
look
very
at
well
the
could be.
stonework, even from back then, you compare it to anything from now. There's no buildings, that are especially in cities that look anything like this.
Yeah.
With this beautiful, the way they would create all these beautiful, intricate flowers and patterns.
Yeah, they stand the test of time.
They really do.
All right.
There's another side of you, Gabe, which is around there, and then that's.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you that. It's super windy there. Okay.
I see it goes through.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the much older.
That is where the well is, the one that I remember.
Okay. Inside that.
Inside that is a huge cave.
Oh. Have you been inside?
Nobody's allowed to go in there.
Okay.
And I would really love to. It goes really deep into the earth.
I see.
Maybe you enter that and go into a different realm. Like inner earth.
Huh.
That's interesting, huh?
Yeah, you can't see much.
No.
Yeah, this seems like it could be leftovers of the old castle.
That's what I think too. Look at
Yeah.
that, I mean, yeah. And that they had a water source here. How did they manage to have a water source? They knew they had a water source here. Oh, it's incredible if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And look, you see they use some of the old stones in between.
Yep.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
They incorporated in the
The marble, I guess. Yeah.
Wow, look at that ocean.
Yep.
That is incredible.
Have you been to Naxos?
Yes, it's the Angry Island.
Why angry?
I don't know, a lot of people say that. It has a different energy. Every island has a different energy. And when Christos and myself went, we just sensed it was different. Wherever we went, there were people having arguments, and
Oh.
it was really funny. I don't know why that happened, but it's known actually by a lot of people as the Angry Island.
I see.
This is one of
Because
our
it's a bigger town and kind of more busy.
more stressful.
And, yeah.
More stressful.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite beaches where you can put the mud on your skin and it detoxifies your body.
Right down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a beautiful beach down there.
All right.
But yeah, it's always interesting to wonder what stood before us, before all of this.
Mm-hmm.
What really were these places used for? What were the people like? What did they wear? What did they do? And why did they live so high up upon a hill? Was it to kind of protect themselves from the outer dangers?
That's a factor for sure. Pirates. Seraphos, the Hora, is up on the hill. Anafi, the Hora, is up on the hill. Even Santorini, the two main towns, are up on the craters when, there's beaches where they could be closer to the water, but...
So they always had to protect themselves. So they must have lived in a lot of fear, huh?
Yeah.
As opposed to...
pirates was a real factor for sure.
And I wonder that down here maybe was a little village, like how the castle's always on a hill and then you have the peasants living below or a little village around it.
Exactly.
That could have been here as well.
Yeah. Little fisherman shacks
little
or whatever
fisherman
where
shacks
they
or
don't have to come up
Exactly.
all the way up here.
And they might even have come to help the people in the castle, to clean, to make food, I don't know,
yeah.
to look after
Very
the
likely.
animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's highly interesting.
Absolutely. So this is
Prodromos.
Prododromos.
Yeah.
And we're going to a restaurant, so here's Christos again.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, a couple years.
Yeah.
So, nice looking restaurant here, but we're going through that arch.
Yeah, that's arch, yeah.
Excellent.
In fact, that's right into the village.
Okay.
Part of the village, all the tiny little havens.
We're going
That's
back
great,
in
because
time.
I haven't been here. I don't recognize this
No,
one.
you've never been here,
Yeah.
I don't think. But it's going back in time now, guys.
This used to be the best restaurant in the place until they bought themselves a microwave.
Oh,
That changed everything.
I see.
gosh.
The quality went down a little.
Yes.
You noticed. Oh, this is just
You're going to love this.
absolutely sublime.
Isn't it gorgeous?
And you see how they live here, like door to door. And a
You can hear each other sneezing next door.
Yeah. It's the old style of simple living.
Yeah.
But it's in the wintertime, it's very quiet here. And you can hear
Imagine.
it already, the silence, the calmness
Yeah.
of it.
But it's beautiful.
Super cute.
Very nice.
The tree is still
Over
flowering.
here.
Amazing. Yes, it's open, Gabriel.
Oh, excellent.
Here we are.
All right.
This is one of my favourite restaurants.
Oh, great. Byzantino?
Yes.
Oh, nice name.
There's my art piece.
Oh, great.
Turquoise piece.
Yasu.
It's the first meeting.
So this is Nicole's artwork here.
That's good.
Oh, sweet.
This is
I imagine.
now we're just
Yeah.
This tree goes white.
Beautiful.
And sometimes it suddenly changes into pink. It's
Really?
intense.
What do you mean suddenly? Like, how long does that take?
couple of weeks.
You'll come back sometime and now it's pink.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Not like,
So
not
white
like.
again. No, that was the
Yeah,
The white.
that would be magical. All right, the first food is on the table, tzatziki and some bread. And
Your poor viewers,
sort of,
they must get so hungry when we're eating.
Oh, I'm
let
sure.
let me feed the viewer here. Guys, this is from us to you.
yeah, here you go. Enjoy. Lots more is coming.
Yeah.